This is the Cunard Queen Elizabeth. Lidia and I took a Transpacific repositioning cruise on this ship. We had a great time. It was 19 days long out of Tokyo. In this video, we're going to cover a few things, and one of those is what the cost of a repositioning cruise was, and why we like repositioning cruises, what we thought of Cunard. It was our first time on Cunard, and what we thought of the Queen Elizabeth itself as a ship, and just share the adventure we had in all the ports we went to and the great time we had on the ship. Lidia and I really like to travel, and one of our favorite modes of travel is cruising. We've taken a lot of cruises. We usually take at least a few a year, and we're going to probably be doing more and more. And of course, one of the things we like is the nighttime entertainment and the entertainment you find all around the ship. As we get ready to depart from Tokyo Harbor here, we are looking forward to this adventure. And I can just tell you right up, we had a great time on this trip, and we're going to share it with you right here. Now, I promised to talk about the cost of the cruise. We always select an inside cabin. We don't mind the size of the cabin. We would rather travel less expensively. We like that the cabin is dark for sleeping. We're not there very often, so this is the price of an inside cabin. It cost us $1,089 each for this 19-day repositioning cruise, which was $2,178 for the two of us. The taxes and port fees were $301 each for $602 total. They tip you approximately $15 per day per person, which is $285 each, or $570 per couple, making the total for the two of us at $3,350 for the whole cruise. Now, this doesn't include excursions you might book, or bar fees, or specialty dining, or other experiences you might do while you're on a ship, but these are the basic cruise charges.
Okay, we're first full day on the ship. We're going to go hit the jacuzzi, and we're ready to go.
Yep.
And Lydia's under protest because she's got her hair up in a bun.
Yeah, I don't like the bun. Yeah, like this.
So first off, one of the things we really liked about Cunard is the elegance of the ship. They just had a different detail than some of the other cruises that we're on, but they also have just a fantastic afternoon tea every single day, and I don't think we missed any. We just really love those. They have their scones with heavy cream and strawberry jam, and the tea and the little sandwiches. They come out with a dessert plate. The desserts were wonderful. Every day they had a lot of stuff. It was really a separate meal all the time. So we'd have breakfast, then we'd go to lunch, then we'd have our afternoon tea, then a couple hours later we'd go to dinner, and then we'd go to a show, and it was just quite amazing. So this is just the second night of the cruise, and they've already got a fancy night. We travel light sometimes. This time we traveled with a carry-on. Each of us just took one carry-on.
Small suitcases.
So Tux didn't make it this time, and so anyway, we're having a good time. We're getting ready to go to dinner, and I got to just take video of my lovely wife, and she was stunning. So I'm going to have to put that one in. Well, we got on in Tokyo, as you know, and now we are at our first stop, and I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Aomori, something like that. Anyway, so we're going to go check out the town and see what we find there, and then tomorrow we've got another stop, so the adventure just continues.
Yeah, and we forgot our glasses, so we bought new glasses. How about that?
Here we're at a little shrine area. It's kind of like a little bit of a park, a little bit of a shrine, real cute, and just kind of enjoying the whole walk. It's about 65 degrees.
Perfect.
And just instead of booking an excursion like we usually do, we're just walking through the town and kind of getting the feel for the town, for the city town, and it's nice that way. You just kind of feel like you're really in Japan and just experiencing it.
Very pleasant day.
Yeah.
So on this trip, we go to breakfast, we go to lunch, then we go to afternoon tea where we have scones and desserts and little sandwiches. So good afternoon tea. I'm telling you, their sandwiches are amazing. The desserts are amazing. So now we've got right after that, about an hour and a half later, we're going to dinner. So it's crazy. But anyway, we figure we get out for a walk, and on deck 3 on this ship is a walking track that goes around the ship. So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, walking fast, lose weight, get ready for dinner.
This is a good time to mention that if you want to look around the ship, we did do a full ship tour video, and you can find that on our channel. Today we're in the Japanese city of Otaru, and we're going to go on a walking trip through the town.
Yep.
It kind of got rainy today. Right now we're in a non-shower zone, so we're going to try to get out there and see what we can see before it changes. So this is the first of 6 days that we're traveling on the sea from Japan to Alaska. And we really are just on the sea for 6 days. There's no stops. And so you would think that we'd get kind of bored, not knowing what we're going to do. But that's just not true, because we're eating all the time. We're just going from breakfast to lunch to afternoon tea to dinner. And there's not that much time in between. And so we'll try to fit a jacuzzi in there somewhere, a walk in somewhere. Right now we're going to go for a walk outside before dinner. But we just had afternoon tea and the raspberry scones and strawberry scones. And it's just been excellent food and a lot of fun. But, we're finding things to do, but it's mostly eating.
It will be like 6 nights in the ocean, and we can't busy.
Eating. Yeah. This is how Lydia decides to exercise. We never go to the gym, which is bad for us. But here she is all dressed up. Decide, I'll go to the gym.
Take it easy.
10 pounds. So here we are on the ship, and yesterday we had a little bit of surprise. We got up in the morning and the water was warm in the shower, but it wasn't hot. And so we were kind of curious about that. It hadn't ever been a problem. But then later on we heard that there was a big problem. They had some pipes break or something, and it sounds like maybe it messed up a couple of the rooms, because they said it'd take a couple of days to get them fixed. But they had to shut down the clean water on the ship, so you didn't have water in your faucets, or at least not clean water. And it was kind of, tea-looking water in the toilets and in the faucet. And they said, don't drink it right now. And several hours later, they got it up and working, and they just said to flush it out, and it would be fine.
Everything okay.
So as far as we know, it is. We've been haven't been really drinking that water yet. Figured we'd just give it some time, but there's plenty of places on the ship to get water. And but I think we're back to normal now. But it was a little bit of a thing about, hey, this gonna be a problem, because we're 6 days at sea, and you wouldn't really want to run out of clean water.
Yeah, it's 2 fiascos. At the beginning, somebody got sick and ship stopped, and
when we left our last stop in Japan, we started on this 6-day sea voyage through the Pacific back toward Alaska, and as soon as we got out of harbor, maybe a half an hour, they stopped the ship and said, we got to go back, we have a medical situation, we got to get somebody back to a hospital. So we actually had to return and let them get off.
Yeah, and we asked some people, and they don't know.
They don't know anything, but hopefully they're okay.
Yeah, I think probably got somebody sick, they took to the hospital, and everything okay. Because here it's kind of not young folks.
Not young people, and let's face it, people get sick. So
yeah.
So here we are on the deck. We're on the 3rd floor deck. If you it allows you to go all the way around the ship, and if you do 3 laps, it's 0.9 miles. So if you do 3 laps around the ship, you've basically done a mile, so that's pretty good.
And we did it every day.
Yeah, and when the weather's been bad, sometimes they've blocked off the outside. That's okay, we just go to the gym and do even more there, so it's all working out.
So we'll be skinny.
I don't know about that.
Maybe.
It's going to take a lot more work for me to get skinny, but it's better to at least do something.
Yeah. Better just at least a little bit every day.
Lidia always looks amazing. So it's like,
Oh yeah, sure.
So they're having a ping pong championship tournament type thing here on the ship, and they don't have too many women doing it, but Lidia decided she was entering, so we'll see how she does. So that ping pong tournament was the crew against guests. So Lidia ended up playing against one of the crew ladies and basically was tied and lost at the last point. So, but she did great.
Yeah.
She had them nervous.
Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah,
But
you look good too.
I like to participate, but we cannot pull together the last moment.
We are just another beautiful day on the cruise at sea. We've still got 2 more sea days after today. Today's our 5th sea day in a row. We got 2 more sea days, and we're going to go to dinner.
Yep.
She's looking so fabulous. So here we are in our room. They've got some fancy robes here for us so we can go to the jacuzzi. They kind of just outfit the room a little nicer than some. They've got these types of pillows, sandals, embossed sandals.
Even bags, everything's so nice.
Yeah, even just, I think we bought, hairspray at the store?
Chocolatka for you guys.
And the chocolates at night. It's been a real nice room.
Yeah, like see, even like this gold stuff.
Okay. So we're getting ready for a dinner. Tonight's another, what they call a gala night. It's like a formal night. We packed light. Lidia always looks fabulous because she's got all kinds of special outfits and things. Because anything she puts on looks fabulous. This time I didn't take a tux. I didn't take a suit. We packed in just a
Very light.
carry-on.
Yeah.
We took a carry-on for like a 3-week vacation, and we've done that before. But anyway, they've had a formal night, and they had a masquerade gala or ball or whatever, where some of them wore masks.
Yeah, very interesting mask.
And tonight is a Roaring 20s night, so I'm just wearing what I can, what I took. But Lydia's looking real fabulous, and we got some video of her looking gorgeous.
Yeah, like you see, I took all light clothes, light, very light. Like, see, light.
So she could pack
It's like
it
a
easily.
feather. And the skirt, everything I packed, that's kind of like good.
We're in Kodiak, Alaska today, and we're getting ready to go and check out the little town here. Here's the pool. We got a couple jacuzzis up there, but that we've been using quite often. Had good luck getting in because of the weather being cold. A lot of people aren't using it, but you know, in our minds, that's kind of the fun time to use it, when it's cold outside and you warm up in the jacuzzis. Another one over there. But as soon as we pulled up and had breakfast, we were at the window seat and we just saw eagles flying around. It's pretty fun. So here we are in Kodiak, Alaska, in front of the visitors station, and we've got a big map. We're going to go look around. We see that there's a Kodiak History Museum. There's a Russian Orthodox church from when the Russians kind of had control of this area. That's fun. We're going to go take a look at that and see what else we can find in Kodiak, Alaska.
Yes.
Here's a few pictures of the things that we saw in Kodiak, Alaska, but if you're curious, we did a whole video of our trip to Kodiak that you can find on our channel. So we've been on the ship for 10, 11 days, and we'd never even been up here to the 10th level. Maybe it's 11. I don't know. They're all multi-tiered up here. But we had a croquet area and a game area.
It's so beautiful. And the games. You like to play games.
Yeah. And she beat me the second game.
No, but you beat in first one. So easy.
Yeah, but you won. That's
he was
amazing.
winning. It just was by accident.
That's skill and talent.
Yeah, sure.
And devastatingly
Kiss. Lipstick. Oh.
Amazingly distracting beauty. That's what I was trying to say.
You couldn't find the right words.
That's right.
For
'Cause you
this,
just
yeah.
take the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, we have fun.
Well, we played again. The good news is, Lydia, you won a game and you got second place twice.
Only two of us was playing. That's why I got second place. 10 people played. Yeah. He always making jokes, make me laugh. That's funny.
We had a lot of fun, and but you beat me. That's great. In our
One
family, that's a
time.
big deal. If they can beat Dad, you know.
Yeah, because he's very good about sport, everything. He's just the best one from the family, I think.
Oh,
I
it's so
am
nice.
I am the biggest link, how they call it.
Weakest link? Not really.
No,
When you're playing games, you're pretty competitive.
You know, I like to participate, but you know, not I'm winning all the time. Sometimes by accident.
Well, you were good today.
Okay, we are going to play a different game. No, film it together. Come here, my husband. We'll film together.
Well, I've never got it once in the box, and we found ourselves in a tournament.
Okay, Terry. Oh, you did. Terry, very good. Congratulations.
First one.
First one. Right now, our team against us playing. They are playing much better than us. Oh, they did.
Almost.
I'm surprised, guys, that we won this round.
Ooh, nice. Oh my goodness. Nice shot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Very true. One each. One small.
So the match is tied, and we're going for one ball each to see what happens. Come on, baby. Close, close, close. No cigar. That was a smart play. Come on, baby. Oh! We got one more shot. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Do it. Just put all your... You do it, you do it, you do it. Good, 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 good. Good.
That's it.
Who won?
I don't know, am I? I don't know.
I'd give it to the blue, but that's I'm biased, I guess.
Wow, we almost tied.
Got a tag measure?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Congratulations.
Very well. Wow, thanks for
Yeah, it's almost what. Look at this. Our ball, that one, and this. They measure, and it looks like close enough, but they won. Champions.
That made it fun. Thanks a lot. Boy, that was a close competition. Those guys both knew. One guy especially really knew what he was doing. The other guy helped us a little bit and told us how to hold the ball. There was a weight on the inside, and that's why we couldn't figure it out for a while. And so once they told us, we were
almost
pretty
beat them.
competitive. In
Did you
fact, we beat them in the first game. We barely lost in the second game, and so we were even 1-1. And then we had a tie off. And when after I threw that last one, the judge said that we won, and then they
said
weren't
no
so
measure.
sure. And the truth is, it was so close. Personally, I couldn't figure it out, but she figured they beat us. So that was a heck of a lot of fun, and it's probably better for their self-image, being Brits, that they didn't lose to Amerikanskis that had never played before. So, and they were really nice guys. So they really helped us. So it was the way it should have been probably. But that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, at the end they didn't agree. They said measure well because they didn't want to take it.
She must have measured 3 times, bless her heart. And finally we were like, okay, that looks good.
But it's fun.
Yeah. Today we're in Seward, Alaska with the snowy hills behind us. Today we are going on an excursion to meet some sled dogs, and they're going to take us on a little ride. Not in the snow, they're going to take us on wheels, I guess, to show us how it works. But that should be fun, and so we're going to go see some countryside as we travel there and then meet some dogs.
In Alaska, beautiful day today, sunny and windy.
Yeah.
So Alaska is good today.
So on our way back from the dog sled excursion, we are in the harbor town of Seward.
Snow behind us. Did you see?
In the hills.
Yeah. Beautiful day in
Yeah,
Alaska.
it's warm here.
Warm. My husband removed his jacket.
Yeah, I took my jacket off.
Who is this? My husband.
Here in Seward with our ship back there.
This old town, Seward, they call it. How adorable. He's carrying her purse.
My wife's looking so lovely at dinner. They call it,
Silver, blue, and white.
yeah, some kind of gala evening, and the colors are silver, blue, and white. So I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but that's that's what she's wearing. So it's looking so good. Even from our stateroom window here, we're passing through the icy water with all the big chunks of ice near the glacier.
Dark lines that you see within the ice. Just to confirm, this is all natural. The blackish colour that you see on the glacier at the surface there, it's things like pollen from surrounding areas when anything that's blown in the air. Obviously ice is very, very sticky and it sticks to the top of the ice like this. There could be some ash from forest fires in years gone by too, because remember how long this ice has been flowing through this glacier, so it's old ice too. And anything that gets caught in it just sticks to that surface at the top there. Within the glacier, you'll see these horizontal lines. All of this is actually moraine. It's ground up rock that's created by the glacier as it flows, as it scratches away at the surfaces of the mountains surrounding it. That debris gets blown around and trapped onto the surface of the glacial ice as it develops, and water stone falls on top. Or the glacier twists and turns along its route. And that's what produces this turquoise colour that you can see in the water too. So just to let you know, we are in a very wild spot right now, and obviously in the comfort of luxury of the Queen Elizabeth, sometimes hard to appreciate, but we are out in the wilds.
So today we're on the ship. We've got about a week left, and we went through the glacier. It was beautiful today.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Weather wasn't quite as beautiful, but we were able to get out on deck and be able to see the huge glacier, the ice, and all the different levels of ice that had formed over the years. So that was a lot of fun. Tonight we're going to go to dinner. We already had afternoon tea. Then we're going to go to a show. They're going to have a production show with singers and dancers and all that kind of stuff.
So fun, fun, fun.
There's always a show. Today we are in Icy Strait Point, Alaska. This was an interesting stop that we'd never been to before, and we did do a full video on Icy Strait Point previously called Hoonah, Alaska. If you'd like to see that, it's on our channel. And here are a few highlights of what we saw when we went there. So we're here for afternoon tea. Lydia got chamomile tea so that it's a little easier to sleep at night, hopefully. You may think it's funny, but one of the things I really liked was the fruitcake that's right there on my plate. It was really tasty, and I'm a sucker for a good fruitcake. Today we are going through Glacier National Park. So there's a lot of people out, beautiful weather. Here I'm on the 10th level on the back of the ship. Got a nice area up here. Today we are going through the Glacier National Park, and we met some folks and took I offered to take pictures of them, you know, as they're looking out over the thing. Then we found out there are performers for tonight.
Yes.
We've got a pair of acrobats that are going to be here in the Royal Theatre and tonight for our two shows, so that'll be fun. We'll get to watch them perform, and
Yeah.
That's
Looks like we already know them. Because they just like, they said, be sure don't miss our shows.
and we said, oh, are you performing? You know, what's the deal? So they told us.
Yeah, so we will go.
I know one thing. I told Lydia, I tapped the guy on the shoulder for something. He had said something, and
Thank you. Or
I said
something
thank
like
you or something like that. Tapped him on the shoulder, and all I felt was muscle. Man, I'm telling you, I was shocked. So it was like rock.
So today will be some kind of good show, I think.
That's right.
Every night, some different, beautiful people like singing well and dancing well.
Yeah,
And yesterday was like a comedian,
right.
and he was so smooth, but this was so funny. Specifically, was funny because we went to Tokyo, and what in Tokyo, all toilet like this
Fancy toilets.
fancy toilet and public restroom. They're warm seater, kind of like warm,
They'll
and
give you a
they
shower.
shower, and so many buttons, buttons you can set up. What kind of service you want? It was like it shocked me at the beginning. Any restroom, it just and clean, super clean.
Yeah, it was funny too because his name was Mike Siegel, I think, and he'd been like an actor for 30 years, listed all these TV shows he'd done, hosted different shows, and he says, okay, now, who in the crowd actually now knows who I am? And no one clapped. Hundreds of people, no one really knew who he was. He goes, see, 30 years in Hollywood, and still nobody knows who I am. And it was funny because I actually had watched him on a show he mentioned a show, and so I looked it up. My son and I had watched the show 24, and he had been on it the first year, and yeah, I had no idea who he is. He was just, a guy on the show. I'll have to watch for him next time. But it is funny that you can be kind of famous,
And
but not famous at all.
Not famous enough that people will know.
No
you.
one even knows who you are.
But I start talking about toilet because he makes such a good jokes about the toilets. That was kind of funny.
Yeah,
Everybody was laughing.
Sometimes we'll go to these shows, the comedians, they'll be amusing or whatever. He was actually really amusing and fun and lighthearted, and it was nice. It really was nice to have a good comedian.
Yeah, I like when like comedian doing like real life like examples. So then you feel it's like real what's happened with people. Yeah.
So we're looking forward to the show again tonight. Well, we finished our tea party for the day. Now we're dressed for dinner. We're going to go have dinner and go to the show.
Yep. Ready.
Every day. Just the same thing. Eat, go to shows.
Yeah, this is very beautiful. Gorgeous.
Now, this is a video partially about repositioning cruises, and we like the repositioning cruises because sometimes you can get a trip to another continent for cheaper than it would cost just to get airline tickets. I just looked for a trip from the United States to Europe, and I found a cruise that I could take from Miami to Barcelona for $609, and it's a 14-day vacation at the same time. So instead of just buying an airplane ticket and getting there, you get a whole vacation for the same money or less than it would have cost you just for the airline tickets. So I'm a big believer on the repositioning cruises if you can find them to take you where you want to go at the time of year you want to go, and that's part of the whole deal. You just got to kind of figure that out. Tonight we are headed to the Red and Gold Gala. Now, of course, we had no idea that they had all these special nights planned, but I just keep wearing the same clothes over black shirt and a tie. But Lydia just happened to have this reddish outfit.
It was like so simple, and it's kind of was longer. It's not a blouse, but I wear underskirt this one top, and it's end up okay. So I fit for today because the people have to wear red.
Red
color.
or gold, yep.
Yeah, red or gold. I wear in silver, sparkle. So dressed up like this.
Today we're in Victoria, British Columbia. We're right here in front of the Empress Hotel, which is right across from the harbor here. We've been to Victoria quite a bit in our life, and because we really like it. And we don't live so far away. So we come here every few years, but today, because of that, Lidia gets a shopping day.
Yeah.
There hasn't been too much retail therapy on this trip, so this is a day we'll run around and hit a bunch of shops.
Yeah.
We had a really nice and fun day in Victoria, and if you want to see the full video that we did of our trip there, you can look it up on our channel. One of the things that we like about Victoria is right down here in the center harbor. In the summer they have artisans and music and lots of things going on there. They've got a lot of things to see in Victoria, and here we are back at our ship. Well, it's a beautiful night, but unfortunately it's the last night of this 19-day cruise that we took from Tokyo through Alaska and now to Victoria, and tomorrow we'll land in Vancouver, BC, and then we'll start our trip home.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. You make many people, waitresses, everybody friendly. It's kind of like little bit some kind of sadness.
Well, and after 19 days, you get to know the ship really well. You kind of know where to go, and you settle into a routine, and it's been wonderful here. The crew's been great. Everybody's been great, and we've really enjoyed it. And the good news is I get to go home with her, and that's a great life too.
Yeah, we miss kids, so our boys, because we like to spend time with them too.
They're adults, but we
They're
have a good
adults,
time with
but
them.
you know, they always like spend time with us. We spent many times on a deck because we like jacuzzi, and it's cool air, but jacuzzi water so hot, so we had great time. We went few times, and this is on the deck. Look.
Yeah, we went several times, pretty much every other day. This is the main one. They had another one in the back that was
Yeah.
smaller pool, but
Next time, because we didn't get to that one. I really like this ship. Very beautiful.
this is Alexander. He's our hot milk guy. Helped us every night on this 19-day cruise getting hot milk. Thank you, Alexander.
Welcome.